Okay. So, talking about money propriamente. Uh, how much are the things that I mean, solar system, I mean, the composted bathrooms, the dry baths, and all this system has a price. They cost.
Yeah, they cost.
And comparing with the system that we already have, how they are, where they are.
In terms of a normal lifestyle
And
versus here,
yes,
life is much cheaper here, and that's one of the goals. It's a very important design goal to make things in simple ways that don't use a lot of energy, that don't need to be maintained a lot. We've had great success on that. We've also had great success on developing a lifestyle that doesn't need very much. So I can have a whole bunch of very happy people here, and I only have a 340 watt solar system. Now, when a lot of people talk about being on solar power and you see a picture of their place, their whole roof is covered in solar panels, they've got enormous battery banks. We don't do that. We're heavily into conservation, and conservation makes a cheaper lifestyle. Composting toilets, they're cheap to build. You never need to hire a plumber. They produce fertilizer. They're the way to go. And so we have lots of successes on how to live simpler and very cheaply. And I don't want to stray away from that. Even if we got a massive, huge donation, I wouldn't want to decide to go crazy getting all kinds of technology. I want to keep building things in a natural way. I want to keep focusing on making a real sustainable system that will work without a lot of cheap energy. That being said, a big donation would help a lot, because I do actually need a bigger solar power system to have more people here who actually can use their computers. Right now we can use 2 laptops, and have LED lights at night and have internet. Those are very, very important things. But that is not enough if there's going to be 20, 25, 30 people here being productive. They're going to have greater needs. I want to build a better sauna, because the sauna is a way to actually save water. We need to build more water storage systems, because we don't get any outside water. I mean, we really live on almost no resources here. In many cases, with different types of energy, I live on easily less than 10% of what people in the city do. We don't have a refrigerator, and so we've learned how to live without refrigeration. But there's big costs too. I mean, there's bulldozer work I need to do to improve spaces. We need to build housing. Right now I can house about 20-something people. I'd like to be able to house 150 people. And so we have to learn how to build in certain ways and then go and do those buildings. There are real costs. I think that some people have this illusion that you can live without money, or if you can move out in the forest and food just falls off trees at you and everything's fine. No, you need a shovel. Your shovel's going to break, and you don't have a mind to then go make your new shovel. I can't make new glasses. You need a new camera pretty much every year. And we use our cameras a lot. I use my computer a lot. My computer's in terrible shape. And so when people have this kind of illusion that they'll escape from the money system, well, I have escaped from the money system to a huge degree. But that doesn't mean it's total escape. And I actually want to go back in the other direction, because I would like to have minimal insurance in case I break my leg. Right now, if I broke my leg, what do? Die? Am I going to set my leg? Maybe.
That's the cheapest.
Yeah, it's the cheapest. And so I reject I reject the dominant financial system. I reject the fakeness of money and the way that business and corporations work and government together. But I've gone far enough the other way that now I need to go back and reconnect into some level of civilization.
Good. About going back, in economies we have a lot of, beautiful discussions about that. That's solidary economics, that's buen vivir. There are a lot of theories right now that are really talking about, okay, we have our organization and we don't need money, but we don't need to have the relationships that we now have with the money.
Right.